What is the area of the red region? Label points A, B, C, D, and E. From tangent-secant theorem. The product of line C, E and line C, A equals the square of line B, C. It implies that the square of line B, C equals 1 times the sum of 1 and 2, which equals to 3. Take the square root of the equation and we have that line B, C equals 3. By Pythagoras' theorem, the square of line A, B equals the square of line C, A minus the square of line B, C. Substitute values. The square of line A, B equals the square of 3 minus the square root of 3, which equals to 6 after simplification. Take the square root of the equation and we have that line A, B equals the square root of 6. Let angle DC, E equals beta. It implies that angle BA, C equals beta, which equals to angle DCE. It is because alternate angles are equal. From triangle DCE, line D, E divided by line C, E equals line D, E divided by 1, which equals to sine beta. We call it equation 1. Substitute equation 1 for sine beta into equation 2. It follows that line D, E divided by 1 equals the square root of 3 divided by 3. By Pythagoras' theorem, the square of line D, C equals the square of line C, E minus the square of line D, E. Substitute values and we have that the square of line D, C equals to the square of 1 minus the square root of 3 divided by 3, which equals 1 minus 3 divided by 9. Simplify further and we have that the square of line D, C equals 2 divided by 3. Take the square root of the equation. It implies that line D, C equals the square root of 2 divided by 3. We cannot assume that the red region is a square without knowing its length and width. And for that reason, we have to find them before we can solve for its area. Label points G and J. Line G, J equal line D, C, which equals to 2 divided by 3. It signify that the sum of line G, J, D and line D, C equals line AB. It is because the opposite side lengths of a rectangle are equal. Substitute values and we have that the sum of the product of 2 and the square root of 2 divided by 3 and line J, D equals the square root of 6. Make line J, D to subject of the formula and we have that line J, D equals the square root of 6 minus the product of 2 and the square root of 2 divided by 3. Hence, area of the red region equals the product of line J, D and line D, E, which equals to the square root of 2 divided by 3 in square units, after substitution and simplification of values. Therefore, the area of the red region equals the square root of 2 divided by 3 in square units.